Hi, I'm Xuchen, and thanks to Professor Burden to let me do my expert panel presentation with you. So let's start it. I do agree that Muhammad's understanding of culture was his greatest asset as a leader. He understands that people in Middle East address more on in-group collectivism. Therefore, he, as a revelation receiver of Allah, voluntarily lead people through addressing group collectivism to escape from Mecca and establish their monotheism group in Yathrib. This is the inconsistency with what Northhorse defines. Middle East tend to score on high on in-group collectivism, but low on future orientation, gender egalitarianism, and uncertainty avoidance. I believe he is an authentic leader in the religion of Islam, as defined by Northhouse. From the perspective of interpersonal, authentic leadership is relational. Such leadership comes from the both the response of followers and but also the efforts of leaders. Authenticity emerges from the process of interaction between leaders and followers as a reciprocal process. And the Northhouse also points out that authentic leadership develops over a lifetime and is usually triggered by major life events. Both these two definitions fit the leadership story of Muhammad. For example, Muhammad started to receive revelation when he was about 40. That was a developmental process that Muhammad was not born as a leader. The revelation occurred where he prayed near Mecca resulted in his leadership in his later life, which is reflective of the definition of authentic leadership from the perspective of development. In addition, where early converts in monotheism were forced to flee, Muhammad gradually became the leader along the way of fleeing and along the way of living in the city of Yathrib. Through interaction with his followers and on fleeing away and in the city of Yathrib, Muhammad developed a relational leadership with his followers. In conclusion, I do believe that Muhammad's understanding of culture was his greatest asset as a leader. He knew what Middle East people care about in-group collectivism. He led early converts of monotheism along the way of fleeing from Mecca to Yathrib by making use of the emphasis on in-group collectivism. The group of converts want to fight for their collective good. Therefore, they follow the lead of Muhammad to the city of Yathrib, where they develop military and economic forces to return to Mecca and fight down their polytheism people there. In addition, Muhammad is definitely an authentic leader as his leadership is developed over his lifetime and is triggered by a central event which falls in agreement with the definitions given by Northhouse. The revelation from Allah triggered his leadership. His way in spreading the morality of monotheism by overcoming all the difficulties shows his development of leadership over lifetime. Furthermore, he was forced to leave Mecca and to take the role of mediator, arbitrator, and legislator at the same time in the city of Yathrib because of the flee of early converts. He developed his leadership there, showing the developmental perspective of authentic leadership.